The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome, everyone. Episode 693 of the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
Yeah.
Your Whiskey Brothers in the studio, right to it. Trey, Slade, Rob. Not with us, Dale or Sam. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I always say that. People know. But some people are just now joining us. So welcome if you are. Quickly.
The nurse saying, who the hell is Sam and
Who's Sam and Dale?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Sam's actually going to be on this podcast with me. We're going to have. So this week's episodes are going to be the core group, and the next week's episodes are going to be myself, Sam, BC, and I believe J.R. Brow. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be broadcasting from wherever we are, somewhere in the Western Hemisphere. So that's coming up. Those of you that are part of our Patreon are all getting gifts in April. As soon as I get back, we're mailing a bunch of stuff out. A lot of that's going to be, we're doing some show notes too, signed stuff. We got some new stickers coming in. We got, Whiskey Brothers grab bag, man. So get on board. And if you haven't put your address in, make sure you send that to us via Patreon. All that said, Rob.
Yeah.
So when Stormy Daniels played the Joke Joint Comedy Showcase, and it was all over the news, and we talked about how it was a crime if you weren't on that show, how you should be on that show, how if Rob Mungle did not open for this fucking porn star, and we couldn't figure out who had the gig.
Yeah. Young Trey Tutson.
Tutson.
Yeah, man.
Fucking flicker.
I don't know how they. I got that. It was boy.
I went.
Slade was there. It was good to, it was good to be around. I was a little worried. I ain't gonna lie. I was worried, like, oh man, I don't know what the fuck the type of people this is gonna be. But then, like, I was looking above. I was like, oh, this is just
it's
regular
the type of people that would go see a porn star do comedy.
Yeah. And then as they walked in. As people was walking in, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just guys that just finished jerking off in their car." Like as they're parking, they're like, "I'm about to come," and then
get this out of the way.
Yeah, knock this out,
dude. It was so I didn't see the early show, and I'm sure
there were two shows.
Yes,
two shows,
two fucking shows.
Early show was sold completely out. It was packed. They were great. They were good. They were good. They were a good comedy crowd. They laughed.
I only saw the second one, and it was about 80 people in there.
It was like 82,
and it was you said it like Rain Man.
Oh, sorry.
82. There were 82 people in the crowd. It was exactly. It was the. I've never seen people pay $30 for a non-thing.
Really?
It was the most.
Yeah, Rob.
Not a thing. Like outside of Trey's set. When you left, if you asked anyone what happened,
they said the black guy was funny.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. That was like almost.
But I don't think anyone could describe to you what happened because nothing happened.
She didn't do comedy, or she didn't.
Rob, it was the most.
How long did she do? Let's start with that.
So 45 minutes. I mean, she was up there.
It was supposed to be an hour.
Yeah, she was up there. I didn't tape it. I could tell you. I could go back and tell you. But it was. So it was a 10:30 show. It was over about 11:45.
Oh, okay.
So Trey and you did.
I went short.
Yeah,
I went 2 minutes short.
Okay, so it was maybe 45 minutes.
Sure,
but she opens up, and I'm mad about this. I'm mad that I have to admit this. She did exactly what I would have done in her shoes. The only thing I would have done differently, I'll tell you in a moment. She walked out. She thanked the MC and Trey.
Yeah.
And then she goes.
Who MC'd? Do we know that?
Lisa Lyric.
Are you fucking kidding me? I know she's a fucking guitar act.
I just wanted to see how she was going to react.
I'm sure she's how the fuck?
You unasked it quicker than I would have. I was trying to drag this out a little bit. I wanted to come around the back.
Drink. Fuck you.
What's wrong with Lisa?
I wanted to come
it's not me. How the fuck do I get passed over for a guitar act?
So you're retiring, Rob. So listen. So she goes out and she brings up Stormy, who this is what sucks about not being a comic. And when you talk about her, the guitar act.
Yeah.
So Trey comes off stage. He goes, "Thank you, good night." Nobody's there.
Yeah.
So Trey goes, "Hey, white lady."
I did.
She doesn't show up. Finally he goes, "Well, I'm just going to stand here until the white lady gets here." Anyway, she comes running up and brings Trey off. Stormy's not ready.
No,
she's nowhere near.
Okay.
This girl looks around. She goes, "So, Well,
Oh Lord.
so if I only had my guitar, I could do a sing along.
Jesus Christ.
You guys have comment cards on your bro. This was the most. I'm dying in the back.
I wasn't in there.
She finally comes out and sings another song, and it is a sing along. It's got 9 parts. Like every
God.
time you think it's over.
Oh, fuck my asshole. Fuck you.
So Stormy.
She should have told me to stretch.
After row, your boat makes
Yeah.
90 laps. She brings up Stormy, and she opens, but she goes, look, I told her not to even introduce me as your next, because that's how she got brought up. Your next comedian. Stormy goes,
Meanwhile, she did say bring her up as comedian.
She did.
Yeah, that's the setup. It's like that story you told me about Dice Clay.
Oh,
About
seriously?
the smoking. Smoking. Did he smoke? No one told me what the fuck to do
Oh,
back here.
this fucking
Yeah.
planting.
She told her to do that so she could do that? Yeah. That bitch. All right, I take it back. I don't even have respect for that. That's all she did was because I thought she was legitimately distancing her. I give it. That's the first time a porn star has acted in a convincing manner.
Yeah.
In my direction, I fell for that shit, and I should have known better than anybody.
Yeah.
She did. She distanced herself from stand-up, and mercifully so, because nothing she did was close to stand-up. It
Right.
was. You ever heard somebody tell a story, and they don't know where the don't know where the meat on the story is, so they just
was that for 45 minutes,
bro. Some 8-minute versions of something.
Oh, fucking
and I'm
ass.
sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in the moment. I'm going, man. If you gave me 2 hours with your set, you would have a
could fix it.
solid 20 minutes.
Yeah, not 45.
But it would be a great 20.
Yeah.
A great 20.
Right.
But she doesn't get. So that's the. I don't think this is gonna. I think this will go shorter than Charlie Sheen's stand-up tour.
Yeah.
It was not. What I saw was not comfortable. Any human being who did that and was
Did she
cool
have
with the
pity
reaction.
laughs? There were people giving the.
No, there were like 10 people. No, I don't even think there were pity laughs. There were like the show. And again, the first show I can't vouch for, but there were like 10 people who were really into it, and then like 70 people who were like, "What is really?"
So same ratio. If it's if it's I don't know what 300 or something like that, I'd say out of that it was about
30 or 40.
about
that
30
were.
or 40 into it, and they're letting off enough laughs to where it can sound like. But if you're in there, you're like, yo, this is not. Because you can see the people disgruntled. Like,
And then she's doing that. She's doing the question and answer thing where everybody writes their questions down. And Rob, I thought about you, my friend.
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't bring myself to care. But as she passed them out, I just went, oh, the amount of what's Trump's dick look like questions that are going to be. And
None.
she was just skipping it. She's like, that's the same question. That's the same question. That's the same question. And she was, then they were all Trump related. It was so fucking boring. And she didn't have any answers written for anything really that was clever. And
she's not quick
at all.
No.
She's not, you know what I mean?
There's nothing there. So it's not even improvisationally funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's a good game if you've been given. If you've been doing this every night. So you're like, I know 9 questions are going to come up.
Yeah.
And you can plant the ones you want. I mean, there's a smart way to do that.
So, Rob, out of the 400 people that showed up, we'd have to say 70 showed up like into it, wanting to see her do comedy.
Right.
And the other, what's
Pasadena
that,
shit show?
330? They was just creeps. Like, I'm here to see a porn star. That was all. That was what I noticed. That was all that it was. It was dudes trying real hard to like snap pictures of her.
Yeah.
Because she got a picture line.
Was she
That's what they're
charging?
making. She was charging like $20 for that.
Oh, so they're like
And-
sneaking the picture.
Oh, but they're trying to sneak a picture. They're like, shit, I can't. You can see it was a bundle of creeps, just trying to.
Well, that's what made me think.
You know what? That's the fantasy. I don't mean to
Hold on,
interrupt,
Slave. I don't mean to be like this. You want to write that down? Bundle of creeps. I don't want to be like that, but then y'all don't understand. The episode's over with. He's like, fuck, what did we talk about?
Yeah.
Bundle of creeps is what we talked about.
That's I appreciate
That's the interesting thing about when a porn star appears, where they go to a strip club or they're doing this thing, and these guys show up, these creepy looking dudes, right?
Yeah.
Because
Hands in pockets.
well, in their mind,
The whole time.
in their mind, this porn star fucks a lot of guys,
And they think that, yes, go ahead, Rob.
They think she'll fuck anything.
Yes.
So I've got a shot. This is the only,
but it's like
it's only subgenre of hot women on the planet.
But it's
who
like
might want to fuck me.
Idiot.
Yeah.
She's a professional.
I know,
That means
but that's not the mentality.
Yeah, she
the
fucks
mentality
other
of these
professionals.
These mentalities. Look how she takes all these cocks. Yeah. Clearly, all I got to do is get in line.
I've got a
That's
cock.
all- I have one. I just got to get in line.
This is what I tell every group of hillbillies that wants to take me out for a drink after a show in Nampa, Idaho.
Yeah.
They think I'm fucking funny just because I do it professionally.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to buy me a lot more drinks, motherfucker.
That's all. That's what that meant, and that's why you get the bundle of creeps because they all. This is their fucking get together.
Well, I thought about your Q&A bit, and I wanted, and I couldn't. If I could have thought of a Stormy Daniels porn movie, I would have. Rob had the. It was a bit he used to do about when porn stars do these Q&As.
Yeah,
and the bit was so Miss Nina Hartley in your film Crocodile Blondie, when you were being doubly penetrated by both the black and white penis, was that your way of speaking of the duality of mankind, or
the universal condition of the human race, that we're all one race under the skin? And that if we only had a big pair of tits to come on simultaneously, that we as a society could come together. Is that what you're going for in that scene?
No, I just like it in the ass. But if I could have remembered,
oh my God, that would have been perfect.
Rob, I wanted to put it down. She was scrambling for questions.
Yeah,
and I just couldn't figure out why there were no clever fucking answers. Literally, before she goes to the questions, she goes, I'm just like regular girls. I'm just looking for a guy. She goes, now the kind of stuff, the stuff I look for is like good apartment, credit score, tall, whatever. She's doing all that, and I'm just like, how does when she goes through these fucking things, how is no one submitted? I own a house, 745 and 6'1". How is she not getting? It's all the same. What's Trump's dick look like?
Nobody, but that was all they were there for. They was only there to see if she was gonna give up any secrets or whatever about Trump. They didn't give a fuck about you.
It was
You found out once again these bitches don't really matter.
They want to hear about Trump and the guys that think she might fuck him.
Yeah, that was the whole, and that's what you get, a bundle of creeps. That is what a bundle of creeps are made of. Trump supporting.
That paints the weirdest visual in my head.
Dude.
When you say bundle of creeps.
Let me explain on the attire. There was a dude that had on cargo shorts. That had on fucking
cargo shorts.
Army army
camouflage.
Camouflage. I couldn't think.
Use your word.
Yeah, camouflage.
It's camouflage camel toe.
Yeah. Shit. I couldn't think. He had on camouflage fucking cargo shorts. He had on a polo style shirt.
Yeah.
And he had on a 1980s Oilers Letterman jacket.
Oh God.
So, and he took a picture with her. I'm talking dead face with like a smirk. Like that George Zimmerman smirk.
Yeah.
like it was just no teeth showing. Just like, I fucked him up. Like whatever. He had that grin on his face. Just looking awkward.
Oh, he's gonna get off to that picture.
Boy, she does not like the blacks.
Really?
So did you?
So she never said anything to me. Never spoke nothing.
Not a single word. Not a good job.
The tour manager was, blowing smoke up my ass, but she didn't say nothing to me. But she also was not very interactive with the black men that got in line to take a picture with her. And she also has never done a sex scene with a black guy.
That's why I couldn't find a fucking movie. I was Googling the shit out of this.
So I found out a lot.
I could not find. I was Googling Stormy Daniels interracial. Bro, my phone has probably got 7 viruses just from Googling that shit.
I'm really mad that I didn't have this information before I went on stage, because I would not have played it as safe as I did. I just went up to have a good set in front of people. I would have just been, I would have.
These Trump people that hate her, all she has to do is say, like, I hate black dick, and now they'll come around.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Selling out. You don't sell out arenas. You don't have to fucking play joke joint. You just
I
don't really like black penises. They're big. They're frightening.
They're big and
frightening. They break into your house and steal your belongings.
They don't have any credit.
Steal your women, and they don't support their children. And yeah, this is just the dicks. I can't imagine what's attached to it. Can't imagine what they do.
I've seen interviews with. She's not very gregarious. She's not very outgoing.
I don't know that word. What does that mean?
It means outgoing or, bubbly, lively.
Oh, a person.
Yeah.
Humane. I got you. Okay.
She was, anyway, that's what it was. It was good to see you on the show.
Yeah,
it's good to see you do well. Hopefully some new fans out of all of that. We're the Whiskey Brothers. We're coming right back.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi. Yeah, man, it was that bad.
Slade.
It was that bad.
Slade just played it. He bootlegged that. He bootlegged the Stormy Daniels show.
He fucking pirates everything.
Yeah.
No,
he recorded it in the showroom, and he played it for us. And
Your thoughts, Robert?
goddamn, I've never felt
Rob, this feels-
I've never felt bad for Trump.
Rob,
Goddamn,
I feel
that
like you should
fucking
do
cunt.
an episode of the No Shit podcast about
Yeah.
how you felt about the Stormy Daniels
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Welcome to the No Shit podcast.
Slade, can you cue Wolfman's brother, please?
Wolfman's brother.
By Fish.
Oh.
Spelled with a PH.
was that the
That's the theme song. Yes. Let's go ahead and get that started.
you got all right, fine, whatever. Here we go.
Welcome to the No Shit podcast, brought to you by Pepsi Cola, choice of a new generation.
Yes.
Heinz ketchup. If you've got fries, we've got ketchup. Don Julio tequila when you really got to get fucked up.
Woo.
And Jiffy Lube. Jiffy Lube. We will fix your shit. The No Shit podcast. So I went and heard Stormy Daniels do her comedy. That bitch can fucking die. Thanks for joining this on the No Shit podcast. Brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Jesus.
You got pizza, we got huts. God, that was fucking awful. That pitch was fucking
That
horrible.
an ad for an African village?
Yeah.
You've got pizza, we got huts. Let's unite.
If you have got a pizza, we have got
Yeah.
a
God damn, that bitch is the least funny person.
it's what it is, man.
I laughed at her porns more.
Can
than
I?
that.
It was good to watch Trey. But do you? Can I ask a personal question?
What's up, Slade?
Do you smoke? You don't smoke.
I don't
Why? Okay.
smoke.
This is gonna sound like a weird
I
question.
Smoke marijuana
Yeah.
for anxiety purposes.
Did you
Police.
or did you not have a pack of cigarettes in your
I
hand?
bought a pack of cigarettes because they have a little charge, like $5 or more, like you gotta have at the convenience store. I had to buy me a chaser. And,
Okay.
not that strong yet. I'm not 30
A
yet.
pack of cigarettes is like
So-
$7. What were you rounded up to?
I said, give me like I said, it needs to be $5. Give me something that's around $3.50 to $4. She was like, all right. So she found some cigarettes for me because my plan is I don't have the cigarettes to smoke, but my plan is when I'm hanging out at bars and people are like, can I bum a cigarette? Can I bum a cigarette? I'll be like, yeah, and I act like it's my last cigarette because what I've noticed, people don't want to take your last cigarette.
No, they don't.
They're
It's
like,
rough,
oh fuck, that's your last
That's
one.
sacrosanct.
Yeah,
You
and I
cannot.
go,
Yeah.
I give it to you for $3,
Yeah.
and then I'll just keep
Even
doing
Keep
it.
adding to the cigarette.
Even if
Yeah.
So you just tell them 3, and then they're like, "Man, I'll give you like 1," and then you
See,
still make $20 a pack.
You don't know
Yes.
that. You don't know this because you don't smoke. But that
No,
last cigarette,
Yeah.
If you come and if you're someone who's asking that person
Yeah.
for the last cigarette, that's almost like you're biting. You're turning them into a vampire because
Yeah?
once you take that last cigarette, they become you.
Yeah.
So like, oh, now in 10 minutes, I'm gonna be the guy who's asking for a cigarette. So like, there's cigarette vampires or cigarette zombies. You know,
That is fucking hilarious.
Werewolf.
yeah, or werewolves. Like, I just became you. If I give
That
you this
is funny.
cigarette, I'm gonna turn into you.
What the
is
fuck
that?
was
Is
you
that, is that
thinking?
a wear camel? No, what is the
winter camel?
A wear camel?
Wear camel?
No, there's got to be a better.
Yeah.
God
That's not good. I
damn.
apologize for
Yeah,
that.
the walking marble.
Great. No, we're both bad.
Yeah, we're
You know
better
what?
than this.
That
but
was a
the premise stands.
swung and missed.
Yeah,
That's
the premise stands though.
but replace your divot.
Oh shit.
So I can appreciate the hustle on that.
Yeah.
I've been. I've certainly.
because you're getting money and making them feel bad.
yeah, exactly.
There you
Oh,
go.
I love it. That's that
Doubly
Dick
good.
Cheney
I've
evil
been on-
genius shit.
Yeah.
both sides of that.
Yeah.
And it's bro.
You've been to let me hold a cigarette and
I try not to ever be a bum. I would always. That's why I bought by the carton.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I never like if you caught me without cigarettes.
He bought by the fucking truck. What
Dude,
oh wow, you smoke like that?
I was 3 packs a day. We talked about this on here.
Damn.
Dude, it was I was if I walked into a bar and did not if I had to have the pack that I was smoking
Yeah.
and a full pack in the other pocket.
Yeah.
And if I did not have that full pack to back up the
It
one
was
I
a
was,
problem.
bro, you never caught me with my last
You ever
cigarette.
smoked on stage?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How many would you run through when you was on stage?
Because it's the same way it was the same way I do now that when I drink on stage.
Yeah.
It's almost a prop. Like
Oh,
I end up
wow.
holding it,
Yeah.
and because every time you smoke, it's like taking a drink.
Oh, okay.
That's a moment that you can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So just the moment of, like, if you listen to old Bill Hicks albums, you'll hear you'll hear him take the inhale. All of that's almost got to be choreographed. I ended up picking it up a lot, and before I like I would think of something,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'd set it back down. So I'd never really smoked it.
Okay.
But if it ever went out, I was quick to light another.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
never not lit,
I got you.
even though I didn't ever smoke it. So I did not smoke about 4 cigarettes a show. I think is the best way to put it.
Okay. Yeah, I almost ran through. You pretty much almost ran through a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. God damn.
It was, but that was back when you could, man. Like there was
Yeah.
I missed the with that. And I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but when that haze doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and there's something about that though that made
Yeah, that jazz club feel.
yes, you
Yeah,
weren't
smoke
as
in the room.
you weren't
Yeah.
as sharp on stage. Like
Yeah.
you had a little bit of haze.
That's because everything's in HD now. Even
Yeah.
real life.
4K humor. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it was. I missed that a little bit.
Yeah.
Are we close? Are we friends, guys?
Yeah.
Just want to vent.
Boy,
Sure.
You say sure. You say sure. I'm putting this one on you.
I've been having deep complications in Santa Fe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, with the city.
It's getting
Yeah.
out of control.
Is it really?
Well, I heard you guys aren't fans of one another as of the was that last
No.
episode?
No. Yeah, it's bad. You know what? I just want to, if y'all just let me vent.
Sure. Go
Why
ahead.
you just do that? Okay.
Sure, hang on. Welcome to this episode of No Shit. I'm sitting in for Rob Mungle. This episode is brought to you by Candles. There for you when the lights go out.
Yeah.
Trey's having problems in Santa Fe.
No shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Catch us next episode. What?
He's got a harmonica. What the fuck?
I went down to Santa Fe where the children get shot. Can I start over?
Yeah, find your key.
Yeah.
I went down to Santa Fe where the crackers ain't fun. Where their children get shot for behaving like a cunt. Fuck Santa Fe, baby, baby. Fuck Santa Fe, fuck them Jews.
Jews.
Fuck Santa Fe, baby, baby. I hope that they burn like the Jews.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I delivered a parcel to a Santa Fe house. The guy called me a nigger. So I pissed in his mailbox. Fuck Santa Fe, baby, baby. I hope that they burn like the Jews.
Can he say that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck Santa Fe, baby, baby.
Oh God!
I hope that they burn like the Jews.
I mean, can he? I don't think he can.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's got. Can he piss in the
I don't want to tell you. Oh wait, he's doing the solo.
If they have another shooting, I hope that'll be fine. I just hope that it's 8,000 instead of a measly 9. Fuck Santa Fe, baby, baby. I hope that they burn like the Jews. Dude, fuck that town, dude. Listen.
Yeah.
Y'all said I could vent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
For the record, anybody listening,
Was you expecting that?
we're not close.
We are not friends.
I
don't know.
I just met this guy.
I don't know what the fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. What happened? What
I'm
happened?
at work.
Yeah.
Doing my job.
Yeah.
Getting ready to leave off the street.
Uh-huh.
Cop approaches me.
A
Now,
cop?
hold on. Let me preface something. I am what they call a rule carrier, meaning that I don't have a uniform. I get to wear regular street clothes.
Right.
Now, I do have shirts that say United States Postal Service on them just to be careful, right? And sometimes I have to deliver out of my car. They don't supply an LLV every day.
Fair.
So
And you're not wearing the blue Boy Scout uniform.
and I don't have that. So I do put decal on my car, and I make sure that I wear my United States Postal Service badge.
Of course.
So I have all the stuff that I need, and I have my flashes on. I'm getting ready to leave off a street. Cop gets behind me, pulls me over. I get out, deliver the mail into the box. Guy approaches me, interrogates me for 3 to 5 minutes, asks me what I'm doing here. As he sees the decal, he sees the mail in my car, and he sees my badge. So I'm like, I'm this, I'm that person, blah, blah, blah. You can call down there if you need to. I'm explaining my whole situation. He says, all right, man, leave. Pulls out his phone, takes a picture of me, takes a picture of my car, then drives off. I then drive up the street. I can't say the name of the address, but I drive up the street. The house sits off a highway.
Yeah.
I park the car in front of the mailbox where you can clearly see the big ass decal and black ass me.
Yeah.
I proceed to put the mail in the box. Guy walks up to me, handgun out.
What the
Pistol
fuck?
out, pointed at me.
Really?
When he sees me put the mail in the box, that's when he pulls his gun down and puts it in his back pocket. Then asks me, what the fuck am I doing here? Player, you didn't just see me put mail? No, I just randomly put mail in boxes. That's what I do. You don't see the decal? The cop was asking me questions like I was an imposter.
Really?
Yeah. And that's what I'm, and it's like, yeah. So motherfucker, Santa Fe, you dusty bitch ass fucking town. I hope they blow that bitch up. I hope what happens to y'all like the fucking Simpsons when they put that goddamn that Slurpee globe on top of that motherfucker. I hope that shit happens with a sealed lid and you can't get the fuck out. Fuck you, you raggedy racist, uneducated, shot ass bitches. I can't even do my job.
I know. Fuck that shit.
Fuck y'all.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this has been another episode of No Shit, the Trey Touchin' edition. It's the longest show we've ever done. Brought to you by the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce. You got darkies, we got mail. Also, the Santa Fe Pizza Hut. Now with more gravy. Fucking hillbillies.
Fuck them.
Oh God! Hey, if you're listening in Santa Fe, be nice to your mailman.
Yeah,
These guys are
pull
here.
Guns.
These guys are here for you, man. They're doing God's work.
Santa Fe, where their KFC stands for Kill Fucking Colors.
Damn, it's good though.
Oh, join our Patreon.
Fucking good macaroni and cheese
It's
though.
delicious.
Follow what we're doing. Drunk Dollars. You know what? I need to dig in and see.
Dude, you know Santa Fe is racist. They don't even have a Popeyes. That lets you know. Bro, we don't want y'all here. We ain't got y'all chicken. We got Chicken Express, we got churches, and we got KFC. What about the 2 for $20? Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Got no goddamn $2 Tuesdays?
We'll see you guys on another episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.